Hey, real estate agents and brokers, Brian Spicciati, Realty Forte. I'm here just to show you a brief sort of demo or explanation of what the ARIA project that we have going on is, and basically show you why it's so important to implement something like this into your business if you are really trying to dominate your local search results. Okay, I'm going to go into a quick presentation. Please take a look at it, try and understand it. After this demo and any questions you have, please feel free to reach out to us, okay? So I'm going to just go quickly into the present mode here. Okay, first off, ARIA stands for Advanced Ranking and Intelligence Assistant, okay? But what I really want you to understand is, ask yourself, as a realtor or a broker, where do my high intent, high quality leads come from, right? So what I want you to do is put yourself in their position, right? Think about it. When you're looking for a new business, right? Where do you go? Where do you go when you want to find a new restaurant, a contractor, a plumber, or anything? I mean, do you open up Facebook and do a search? Nope. Do you scroll on Instagram to find it? Nope. You go to Google and you type in best restaurants near me, or emergency plumber in Cranford, New Jersey, or whatever town that you're living in, right? Now, guess what your next seller is doing? They're typing into Google, best real estate agent near me, or sell my home in Cranford. And I have news for you. If you're not showing up in that search, you're not even an option. You're not losing leads. You're not even in the game. Okay? It's very important to understand that. Now, I want to share with you some metrics that could help drive this home and help you understand how important it is to really be front and center on searches like this. Okay? 90% of people go to Google to find a local business to work with. 80% of them pick the top 5 Google business profiles that show up, right? 74% of those people choose to buy or work with that business within 24 hours of that search. Now, there's another one that's crazy. Ranking in the top 3 positions on Google Maps can generate like 10x more organic leads for your business. 10 times more leads. Now, I want you to ask yourself, how would 10 times more high quality leads affect your business? How would it change your business? How about this? Let's just try 2. Doubling the amount of organic high quality leads that you had in the last year, and you doubled them this year. How would that change your business? Right? Tremendous impact. So let's move on to show how and focus on what are the things we need to do to get to that top ranking, right? Now, the challenges that we face currently in the local search is, we have trouble obtaining high quality leads, right? You're not showing up in local searches. You feel like your business is invisible online. Many of you are losing deals to less qualified agents and brokerages. You might be in the business for a long time doing great business, but your online presence isn't good. And you're losing it to newer agents that really are just doing a little bit more than you. All right? There's fierce competition in the market. But we have the formula on how to leapfrog over that competition. All right. Now, the way we do this is we have to understand the top 3 ways Google's determines local rankings. Right. They go off of relevance. Right. That's one. Relevance refers to how well a local business profile matches what someone is searching for. We make sure your profile is fleshed out and optimized for keywords and search terms that potential customers might be using to look up your business. Okay. Second is distance. distance is consisted of how far each potential search result is from a location or term used in the search. So what we have to do is we have to cast a wider net for your business, not just like 3-4 towns. You know, depending on where you are, some of the towns, you know, in where I am, in my county, I have like 15 towns, and they're all within 20 minutes driving distance radius, right? But there's over 1 million people in there, right? In my small town, where I am, is I have less than 3,000 homes and businesses, right? I rank number 1 in that area. I rank number 1 in the county. I actually rank number 1 in the state for real estate marketing companies, or best real estate marketing companies, right? So I focused on that, and like 40 to 50% of my business comes in from that Google business profile. You need to be focusing on that as well. Now, the third factor is prominence. Now, prominence refers to how well known a business is and how much information Google has on that business, okay? And that's not only on Google, but it's across web directories, so your website, many directories, backlinks, articles, you know. Also, Google will take into account your reviews that are on your Google business profile, which is a huge ranking factor. You know, the more reviews you have and the positive ratings, this will improve your business's local ranking, right? So just think of it as the prominence. You're talking about amount of reviews, people that have done business with you, and you're thinking about how many, like say, citations and local directories are you on, and all your information, which is NAP, is consistent across all those directories. Okay? Huge benefit. Now, what needs to be done to dominate your local market? Now, what we're going to do is we need to focus on dominating local search results and have your Google business profile, also known as GBP, displaying in the map pack for your target areas. Now, there are 4 major areas to focus on. First one, optimization. When we get in there, we connect ARIA to your profile. ARIA will ensure your profile is set up correctly, verified fast, and built to really communicate with Google's local algorithm. Okay? 2, citations. ARIA will also use your information on your Google business profile. That is optimized. Everything's NAP consistent, and it is going to push it out to over 40 plus directories on the web. So we're talking Yelp, Waze, you know, all the major, Bing as well, all of the major directories that you want to be on, they're going to show. It's going to push out, it's going to sync. And what happens is it gets managed over time as well. So it's live links that if you need to change your hours, you change it on your GBP, and it goes out to all the other directories and updates it, right? You change your location address, goes out to all the other directories. So now that information is never stale. It's completely consistent with NAP, which actually strengthens your SEO and local search results. Now, with the management, our team and ARIA will update the profile with our posts and photos. We'll use keywords, descriptions, geotagging, and so much more, you know. We also go in there, we create events, we build products out. Now you're thinking, as a real estate agent, I don't have products, I sell homes, you know. But you do have products, right? You have ways to generate leads and capture leads right from your GBP that you never even think of. A product, a free home evaluation. Here's another product. Maybe producing a net sell sheet, right? A seller's guide, a buyer's guide. These are ways that you can actually create products on your GBP and have people fill out that information when they come and they click on that page and they go to a landing page and they fill that information out. Now you have a good solid lead that came into the system. You can send them off whatever it is. Like if it's a seller's guide, you know, then you could follow up with a call, put them into a drip campaign, whatever it may be. You know, you need to focus on these things. Okay? Number 4 is the reputation side of it. You know, we'll actually, this is what's great about ARIA, right? We're going to create a QR code and actually a link that you can send out to your clients, friends, customers, whoever you want to send it to, colleagues. And what happens is when you send that link out to somebody, ARIA will actually make a review recommendation for you. They'll click on, say, 5 stars, and they'll go to the next part of it, and ARIA will actually create an AI recommended keyword-rich review for them. They can just use that, just say, oh, let me just use that, so they don't even have to write anything. They hit it, and they submit it, boom, goes straight to your Google Business profile, right? And it also comes into your dashboard. In that dashboard now, ARIA will actually write a keyword-rich review response. So none of your reviews go unanswered. You never want them to go unanswered, because then Google will take that as being a stale profile. You're not responding to your review. You should respond to every review, okay? When you're responding to reviews, actively requesting them, and giving them keyword enrichment, this is a big signal factor for Google, and they are going to rank you higher, okay? Now, the importance of local dominance is that you have to understand how a SERP breaks down, right? And SERP stands for Search Engine Result Page. And it breaks down in the order of, at the top of the page, local service ads. That's a paid feature. Next feature, PPC, pay per click, another paid feature. The next portion, as you can see in this picture off to the left, you're going to see that it's a map pack, right? That is what I refer to as a map pack. That's a Google Business profile. That's the next position, okay? That's a non-paid organic way to show up at the top. Fourth is an organic listing or organic web listing. To get there is going to take you years to show up in the type of search that we're talking about, and lots and lots of time and money, okay? It's a very hard game to win. So when we focus on it, there's only 2 main areas that we focus on when we're talking about real estate. One is the GBP, and 2 is local service ads, LSA, which is a top feature, okay? We usually have our clients graduate up to that. We get them in, working on GBP, start showing them the real great organic results, and they're like, okay, can we do more? Yes, let's get into local service ads, okay? That's another conversation, but I just wanted to explain that to you. Now, understanding, since now I just gave you an explanation of SERP, Search Engine Result Page, in a recent study, it shows that businesses featured in the Google local map pack received nearly 44% of all clicks through those searches, okay? Even with LSA's, local service ads presence, organic map pack position, 1 remains a highly clicked link, with over 25% of people choosing to click the first link, okay, which is tremendous. The traffic on that is just staggering. And a little feather in our cap, 93% of the profiles we manage tend to rank within the top 3 positions within 3 to 6 months. Okay, then we couple it in with our LSA management, and they see a 99.5% top impression rate and 50 to 60% absolute top impression. So when I say top impression to absolute top impression means in LSA you're showing up in those first couple of search results of people that show up in there. When you're at the absolute top, that means position 1 or 2, and we get our guys there and our girls there, and they just kill it on that, okay? Now, how do you benefit from this type of work? From having ARIA and our team expertly manage your GBP and your local SEO. Basically, what we do is we help you generate more high-quality leads. We dominate local search results for you. We make you the local market expert. You know, we help you grow your annual sales volume. We help you acquire more reviews, so that builds trust amongst people that don't even know you. And then we really basically save you time and money through this whole process. All right. Now, what's included in ARIA and our local search dominance package, which is a fully managed program, okay? So you have expertly managed by our team. We go through full Google Business Profile optimization, right? So that means optimizing every single piece of your GBP, from social links, you optimize your attributes, service descriptions, your business descriptions, service list, products, everything, the full gamut. Google GBP management, so keyword research and management. We do posts, updates, event creation. We do Q&A management. So with our Q&A management, what we do is we come up with questions that a lot of people are searching and need information on. And then we, with the answers and the questions, we put keyword enriched terms in those Q&As, which send another signal back to Google. Hey, this profile is really strong. They mentioned a lot of the stuff in their profile that this person's searching for. Bring them to the top. Okay. We also add in geotagging, descriptions to the photos, and do uploads. Reputation management, touched a little bit about it before. Like I said, QR code and a link review request. Automation review request can be set up through our market accounts. ARIA review recommendations, like one of the things I said, you send a review request out to a client. Clients picks like 4 or 5 keywords that they thought you did: professional, knowledgeable, and then ARIA just actually writes the review recommendation for them, and they can just copy it and paste it, and it gets submitted right to your Google Business Profile. Then after it gets submitted, ARIA will write a review response. So you just read it real quick. Oh, okay, that's fine. Boom, that's it. And ARIA sends it over for approval. Right? Also does flagging of the bad reviews. All right. I mentioned citation management before. So 40 plus directory integrations we do. We auto sync all those directories to your GBP. So it's all those directories are pulling directly from your Google Business Profile managed in one location and gets basically syndicated out to all the other directories. Okay. You have, and it's all managed within your ARIA dashboard, right? So we could show it to you. You could look, and we download reports from there as well. And what's awesome about this too is now you are registered for voice search and AI search. Okay. Now, voice search, I mean Alexa. I'm talking Google Home, Gemini on the AI side, right? So when somebody does a search, say on ChatGPT, where does ChatGPT get their information from? They actually get it from Bing. So when we submit your information to Bing and you have a directory, now you are actually part of the AI search, okay, which is great. Next thing you know, additional tools we actually can provide you with: web chat widgets, missed call text back. If you want to add that on, we can do that. So if somebody calls you, you don't pick up the phone, the system will engage them with a text message, get back to them. You know, you could set up a workflow with it. Like if you wanted to say, hey, book a time on my calendar, or is this a better time to call back? You know, you could just do all different types of automations on that. You know, we'll give you an appointment scheduling tool as well. Then we also have call tracking and recording. So any call that comes in, we can actually have it recorded and situated in one place within the CRM of Market. We'll give you a social media publisher as well to work with, that you can actually connect your social channels, create one post, and goes out to whatever channels you're working on. And we have a bunch of website embed tools that we can give you too. So if you want your reviews to feed into your website, you know, we have that capability with ARIA, that we can give you the embed tool and plug it in for you. And then we have a digital asset pack, which is pretty cool. It's about a $1,600 value. We give you a customizable listing presentation template, a customizable seller's guide template that you can use. They're right on Canva. We just share with you the link, and you could just customize it to your colors and put your picture in there, and everything's awesome, beautifully designed. We also give you 40 short video scripts too. So if you want to start doing shorts to really get in front of people on social media, we have the topics and the scripts already created for you. All you have to do is read them. That's it. There's no more thinking. It takes all the guesswork out. Here they are. Just do one a week, and you're covered for 40 weeks. Okay? And then advanced reporting. You'll have heat maps of when you first started and after, and every month to show your performance. You know, we give you tracking for on those heat maps, or up to 10 keywords. You'll have transparent reporting and metrics, monthly performance reporting as well, and quarterly video consults with us. Okay, everything you could actually need to be like to run your digital marketing, your local SEO, it's given to you here. Okay. Now we have 3 plans. We have an ARIA self-managed, which is perfect for agents and brokers who want to really stay hands-on with it, but still win at Google, right? So it's ideal for like tech-comfortable agents that are on a budget, or solo producers who want to grow and really try and get in front of more local searches. You know, we basically handle the whole GBP build-out, optimization, and the ARIA onboarding. You get ARIA, you get our AI assistant basically guiding you with content suggestions and review responses. All you basically have to do is upload your photos, send out your review link, and basically tell ARIA, okay, hey, I like this, I like that, change this, change that. More hands-on approach if that's what you're looking for. We have that package, and then we have our ARIA expert fully managed version, you know, where this is a done for you, we do it all, content posting, review responses, strategy, reporting updates, you know, well, ARIA runs in the background and helps us do our job awesome. You know, more ideal for agents and brokers who want more of a marketing machine that runs without them, and really lets our expert team and ARIA take the wheel and guide them to where they want to be. All right. So if one of these plans sounds interesting to you, please book a call with us or send us an email. If you want to get the pricing or whatnot, we don't have the pricing here because it does vary and it could be a little bit confusing because there's one price for self-managed, and then there's a different price for the expert fully managed for agents and teams, and then a different one for brokers or brokerages, we'll say. But yeah, if you are interested, please feel free to email us, call us, and we'll get the pricing over to you. And if you want to jump on a call to learn a little bit more, we'll definitely do that. All right. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. Hope it wasn't too long, but hopefully it squared everything away for you. Take care.